Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the live stream here on the channel. Y'all are gonna have to work with me on this live stream. My microphone decided to screw up its volume, so just at any point, if you let me know, just let me know if it sounds, too loud, too low, anything like that. I had to fix it through the Windows settings. So yeah, let's see what we have in here today. Welcome to another stream, y'all. We have Caden in here, Mary, we have Indiana, as well as Girl Dev, Misty, Jonathan, Legacy, Caden, Lucy, Storm Chaser. We also have, let's see if I go down here a little bit more, Brian, as well as, oh boy, Psychor, Jim, Caleb, How Close Are We, Ponderosa, let's see, Haley, let me go up here a little bit more, I might have missed somebody, and I think that's about everyone. If I missed you, you can go ahead and chat, and I'll say welcome to you. And everyone else who's also watching, may not be chatting, glad to have you here. Brooklyn, Knight, Pro, glad to have you guys all in here. A lot of y'all in here for this first weather update in a hot minute, in like 4 days. That's the longest we've gone without a live stream in 2024 so far. So finally had a okay break, I guess, kind of. Good news is I missed nothing. That's the good news. So let's go ahead and go right on into this. Let me make sure I've got everything set up, because I'm not sure I have everything set up here. All right, yeah, we should be good. Let's see if I got the date right. It's the 23rd, right? Hey, okay. Yep, date's right. Oh, man. Well, I'm telling you, I didn't miss a lot, but if I had any more of a break, I would miss a bunch. So right now, we actually have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect out here in Texas. So we're already having severe weather kick off right now, and you can see we already have that very small slight risk for today. We've got a decent sized 15 significant chance for hail, 15% wind, and there's no tornado risk today, which is why coverage was not initiated. Now we'll see. I really don't expect what. Even my software's had such a long break. What is this color table? It's supposed to be that. I don't know what glitch that was. That was wild. But yeah, anyways, we're just gonna keep an eye on some of these isolated severe storms here. We'll see what happens, and let's see here. I'm gonna quickly just go through all of this. Let me change my chat to everybody. So that way I can see everyone's messages. Sometimes it does only the top messages, and then I can't see everyone chatting. So, yeah, big risk is been issued by the SBC. Let's see if I can even... My word, I've forgotten how to stream. I've forgotten how to stream. It's only been 4 days, TRG. Come on now. Jeez, I've forgotten how to do a live stream. Alrighty, we got this enhanced risk for severe weather. Hopefully, you all saw my video earlier today. We already have that slight risk and that enhanced risk for severe weather that has been issued by the SPC here for day 3. It's, of course, going to be for Thursday into Friday morning. Main areas by a milestone are just easily going to be Kansas and Oklahoma. I mean, that's just where we're going to see the main severe action, and probably Texas too. I would not be blown away at all if we see the enhanced risk get extended all the way down towards portions of like Wichita. Oh, is that called Wichita Falls? Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it goes down to maybe just west of Wichita Falls, or even including Wichita Falls, just because of the dry line setup down there is also very favorable. So it looks like a very, very favorable environment that's going to be in place for day 3. I would not be shocked at all to see this go moderate by day 1. But like I mentioned in my video, there is one major issue with this setup, and that's the capping. So we'll get on into the models in just a bit, but there's your day 3 risk. That's probably going to be one of the biggest risks out of them all, to be honest. Friday, I'm a little bit iffy on Friday, so this is Friday. I'm not too sure about anything south of Kansas City. This stuff, I'm not sure about severe weather that far south. Now, I can tell you this, we are going to have a classic cold core setup to the point where we may see long track tornadoes on Friday. I would not be blown away to see them go enhanced for that day as well. A lot of models show a cold core setup with multiple possible supercells that fire right out here in Nebraska, western Iowa, and track up to the northeast with an all hazards threat. So we'll have to wait until we're a little bit closer. But I think the northern edge of this risk area on Friday is going to be something to definitely keep an eye on. I would not be blown away if Friday goes enhanced as well. And then Saturday, is this Saturday? Okay, so this is Sunday. So this is, let's see. Let me figure out what days we're at. So yeah, Friday. I just talked about that. This is Saturday here. So this is April 27th, 2024, of course. And with this day, I'm at a question mark right now. Some models show this being a massive threat. Other models show diddly squat doo-doo mustard. Nothing happening at all. So we'll see about Friday, but honestly, like being realistic, I think every last one of these days could be severe weather outbreak, tornado outbreak ordeal. So I'm not looking forward to seeing how any of these days are going to play out, because every last one of them looks significant. I mean, there's not a day here that looks like, it's going to do nothing or something of the sorts of that. All the days look quite significant. From what I can tell, and from what the models have been saying. I mean, the crazy thing is the models honestly haven't changed too much. Like, of course you have your shifts and everything and the downtrend and the uptrend, but like this has been the minimal model shifts that I have seen in a long time. Like, we're still looking at generally the same area that I talked about a week ago for severe weather. I mean, we're still looking at Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, and Missouri for severe weather potential. So, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of big model shifts. There's been downtrends for some areas and uptrends for other areas. But, I mean, this is just very awkward. It's weird. I'm used to having like a bunch of big model changes where we go from outbreak to absolutely nothing, and this just has been outbreak for like the last week. Every model has just said outbreak potential, so we'll see. There's still some uncertainties, which I think the majority of that uncertainty is going to be in the capping inversion here. So if we take a look here real quick, whilst I pull this up, if you guys could quickly hit that like button, it's greatly appreciated. It goes to support the channel, and I can't find it. Okay. So, hey, glad to see they fixed the instability. If you caught it on my model, or my model, got it on my video while I was looking at the model runs, the instability fully disappeared for the entirety of the video. Whenever I switched between mixed layer and surface based, the instability would just disappear. There would be no instability like at all. We are getting the new 18Z model run in here. which shows a bit of a downtrend on instability. But like I said before, I don't think instability is going to be that much of a factor here. Just because, I mean, we have so much of it. I don't see it being like a, ooh, it's going to bust because we don't have enough cape type of day here. Let's see. Yeah, Friday. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Okay, so this did uptrend for Friday. It shows a bit more of an uncapped environment for Friday. I should be calling this Thursday. C00Z says Friday. That's actually 8 p.m. on Thursday, so I still get confused with that. This is Thursday here, and that capping isn't too strong, to be honest. I mean, it's not all that bad, but we'll keep an eye on it. And then here's Friday, actually Friday this time. Honestly, this shows a better environment further to the south, but I think that cold core, or right next to the low pressure, is going to be the best opportunity for tornadoes. I think we could see some low-topped supercells, kind of like what we saw in this area quite a few days ago. Remember that surprise tornado outbreak up here in Nebraska and western Iowa and even central Iowa that we had a couple days ago? That's kind of what I'm feeling with this risk too. I mean, the ingredients are all in place. The only thing that's really lacking might be those lower level lapse rates, but those get going in the afternoon hours. So that's where I'm watching the most on Friday right now. I really want to wait for cam models to render in, basically high resolution models to render in, before I really pinpoint where I think the biggest risk will be. But right now, I'm thinking Thursday's got to be out here, right where they have that enhanced risk. Friday's got to be more of the cold core setup up here, maybe a bit on the south. It might be a little bit towards Arkansas and in Missouri as well. In Saturday, honestly, I haven't gotten a good look on Saturday on these new model runs. Um, capped environment. Not sure. Not sure. Honestly, Friday probably going to be just east of where the main risk is for, oh my word, this is Saturday. So Saturday's probably going to be a bit more east of where our main risk is for Thursday. I'm just all over the place. See, this is why I have to stream daily, or else I just forget how to do live streams, man. I'm telling you. Oh, man. This is why we do the briefings before the threat, so that way I can get back in the swing of things. So, yeah, so in my opinion, again, we've got Thursday. I think the highest risk is going to be out here. Friday's probably going to be the cold core setup. Saturday's going to be a bit east of where Thursday's risk was. Sunday, I don't even know about Sunday. Like, Sunday's probably still too far out to really say much about here. Yeah, so there's Saturday and Sunday. Sunday looks pretty good. Sunday looks pretty good, but the only thing is I don't know about the storm mode. But if, if these are all discrete storms, I hate to tell you, but we're going to be in for it if that's all semi-discrete storms right there. So Sunday, probably the entirety of where that low pressure is located, all the way from central Iowa down towards kind of southeastern Texas. Lincoln, I used to do that before. My channel got big, but once my channel started, getting up there in viewership and subscribers, I noticed a lot more people getting confused over my outlooks and wondering, which one's official, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have people see two outlooks on my channel and then go to somebody else's channel and only see one of the outlooks and be like, well, what was that other guy doing then? So, yeah, no, I won't make severe weather outlooks, at least for YouTube, anymore. It's just too confusing. Michigan going to be okay Saturday through Sunday. I don't believe Michigan's in any risk for severe weather at the moment. Let's see here. I would definitely keep an eye out on, let's see here. Maybe Monday, but even that doesn't look, yeah. Your instability runs out on Monday. See how on Sunday here you've got this big pool of a whole lot of instability, a big warm sector out here, and then Monday it just fizzles out and kind of spreads all over the U.S. And the only concentrated areas where I think we might see severe weather on Monday out here in this general area. So, I would definitely watch Michigan just in case we have a little bit of a pop up risk. Most likely day for that would probably be Saturday. Saturday night could have a bit of a pop up risk, and the reason why I say that is because we're going to have this leftover weak trough ejection out here that doesn't look impressive at all, and that might bring some severe weather out towards the northern Midwest. But right now, there's not any higher resolution models here, so I can't say anything about like a solid threat. I can't say anything about like a big severe threat, but you're not in the main severe threat. The main severe threat is well off to your southwest by like just a whole lot of miles. Let's see here. Alrighty. Hello, that random guy. Glad to see you in here. Yep, I saw the new GFS. That's the 18Z starting to render out. I'm not a big fan of the 18Z GFS or 18Z of really anything. Typically, the 18Z is going to be a bit more ridiculous, which you can already see it. You can already see the 18Z is going a bit more crazy, showing a secondary severe threat for Saturday. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'd be really trusting the 18Z too much, but yeah, I mean, it's not like it's a completely different model run here. It totally is, by the way. I just typically don't trust the 18Z. 12Z00Z is what I really like to look at the most. Yeah, so Saturday, again, so it shows that secondary threat. I wonder why. Ooh, look at that little sneaky shortwave. So just like I was talking about, it doesn't look like anything over the top. We'll keep an eye on it, though. So Saturday might have another area of severe weather interest up towards this area here. We'll see. It doesn't look like anything too over the top right now, though. On Friday for southern Oklahoma is a whole different thing. How bad could it be? Southern Oklahoma for Friday, so there's still uncertainties. I really like to wait till the cam models for like zip code forecast and stuff like that. You said Friday? Friday, yeah. It's gonna be a doozy for southeastern Oklahoma, most likely. Let's see here. Let me go to Friday. Yeah. Is this Friday's risk? Why is that so large? Wow, Friday's risk is way larger than I thought. Is this Friday? Am I on the right day? Yeah, the 26th, right? Yeah. My word. Friday's the 26th. Okay, interesting. They have that a bit more west than I thought. They have the 15% for Oklahoma City. That's interesting. But yeah, if you're in the 15%, you just need to be hyper weather aware. I can't really do anything, like breaking it down for you or anything like that because it's still a little bit far out. But I mean, there's no concentrated area for significant severe weather yet for Friday. You can see how it's still just a very broad 15% chance for severe weather. So if I had to say a pinpoint for where the highest severe threat may be for Friday, in my opinion, like I said, I think we're going to have two different areas. I think the cold core setup up here is going to be pretty interesting, and then probably another area further to the south. So I think we'll probably have two separate areas, maybe a bit of a bimodal risk there. Southern Ontario for Monday, nothing. There you go. Hey, is there even a risk out? Isolated rain shower that might have a bolt of lightning with it at the worst. So, yeah. Let me switch on over to this. Being the rest of 3 days straight is extremely unlucky. I know, poor Oklahoma. Poor Oklahoma. Whoever thought the planes weren't going to be active, then, yeah, I mean, look now. We've got an enhanced day 3 in Oklahoma. Not enhanced, but rather slight risk day 4. Slight risk day 5. I mean, geez, if you're in southeastern Oklahoma, you're in like 4 risks. You're a little bit in the day 3 risk. You're in the day 4 risk. You're in the day 5 risk. You're in the day 6 risk. Gracious. Man, poor Oklahoma. Jeez. But don't worry, Tornado Alley's shifting somehow. I don't know how that works, but apparently Tornado Alley's shifting. um, what will be Indiana's worst day, DRG? Um, I don't see a big potential in the Midwest with this system, to be honest. Maybe like the far western Midwest. It depends on what you consider the Midwest. Because, see, I consider like these states the Midwest here. Like, this is really the Midwest to me. Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. That's really like the only 5 Midwestern states to me. But I see some people who count like 10 states as the Midwest. So, for Indiana, I think it's going to be West. I think it's going to be more of, Western Illinois. I don't even know if Central Illinois is going to get on in on Must. I give up on English. I give up. I don't even know if Central Illinois is going to get in on much action here. I really don't see a whole lot for any of these 3 states here. So, if I am in Indiana, I would be watching in the far western quadrant because that's probably where you have a chance for maybe possibly a severe storm, but I don't see anything big at all. Like, I don't see any outbreak potential for you. But off to your west, yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Welcome, V. Glad to see you in the stream. I'll never stand the Midwest not being the west of the U.S. Nah, yeah, that's called the what do people call this? I don't even know what you call this portion of the U.S. I don't even talk about it so much that I don't even know what it'd be called. All I know is like the Deep South, the Southern Plains, Central Plains, Northern Plains, Midwest, Tennessee Valleys, Mid-Atlantic, Southeast, New England, maybe extreme Northern Great Plains, and then who lives here? Who lives here region, and then Pacific coastline. Let's see. So we'll keep an eye on it for sure. All of these days look big. They all look big. But the thing is, it looks so widespread, and I'm just not, I'm not buying it right now. The Wild West. There you go. We'll call that the Wild West. This is now the Wild West. These states right here. We're going to start considering this the Wild West. And then this will be the Pacific states. So you got Pacific State 1, 2, 3, and then you got the Wild West. Oh, man. So, anyways, back to severe weather. So, yeah, here's the day 3 risk. Once again, we've got that enhanced risk for severe weather in place. Right now, this is where the highest risk of significant severe weather out of any of the days is highlighted, and that's really the main reason for that is because it's the closest, so we have the most predictability. So I would be extremely, extremely weather aware if I'm in any of these risks. Like I said in my video, any of them. Even if you're in the level 1 risk here on day 3, that marginal risk, you still need to be weather aware. So yeah, I mean, just make sure you're hyper weather aware if you're in any of these risks. All hazards will be a possibility. Right now, I think day 3 is the most significant. We had that, our urgent update from the SPC earlier today at about 19Z out of nowhere. And that's when they upgraded that to an enhanced risk for the potential of 3-inch hail, being also the potential for a couple of tornadoes, some of which could be strong to intense if storms remain discrete. So definitely quite the big day for Thursday. And like I said, as for the other days, I really just think we're going to have to wait. We really got to get in range of those cam models to where we can see how storm. Wow, that is a NAM moment. How storms fire. Because I'm just really, I could see this just underperforming a lot. I really could. Like, Thursday has so much cap. It looks similar to that big enhanced risk we had last week, where we were, we were talking about the potential for long track significant tornadoes if storms fired, and then Once they fired, the capping was too strong and they just got completely choked out and did diddly squat doo doo mustard until 6 a.m. the next day. That's what this is reminding me of. So I'm not convinced that we're gonna have this massive outbreak just yet. But I will tell you this. The potential's there, easily. All of these days have high-end ingredients. It's just a matter of if storms take advantage of it. And that's what I'm questioning. That is what I'm questioning. I'm not questioning, oh, SPC's, the SPC has too big of a risk area or anything like that. I'm just wondering, are these storms going to be able to take advantage of this very rich environment here? Or are they going to be, or is it going to be capped out? Or are storms going to be more west of it, more north of it? Will storms actually fire in that rich environment? I think that's what the biggest question is. And, of course, like I said in my video once again, that's really going to come down to how strong the capping is. So yeah, y'all, if you could do me a favor real quick and go hit that like button. Just under half of y'all have hit that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because we'll be covering this threat for hours on end once it does occur. And most importantly, share this stream with your family, friends, social media. It's greatly appreciated. And it really goes to support the channel. And I do want to mention real quick here. I want to see something. Man, please don't be an overnight threat. Thursday looks like completely overnight. That's what Thursday looks like right now. So here's the Namnist model. I don't even know why I use this. I don't even know why I use this model, being realistic here. But it does show storms convecting out towards just west of OKC and also west of Wichita Falls. So that's, like I said, I think we'll see that enhanced risk be pushed down a little bit more. They'll probably still keep that enhanced up towards Kansas and western Oklahoma, but I think they'll push that enhanced risk down towards, like, possibly just north of Sweetwater, Texas, because that just looks like a solid area of where storms are actually going to fire. And like I said, it's just a question on where the storms fire here and when they fire as well. I'm not liking a 2 a.m. initiation here at all, I gotta say. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. But again, the really good environment, really good environment, favorable for all hazards, easily. But I do think that capping is going to be a big issue for, honestly, the majority of these days. Maybe with the exception of Friday. But even on Saturday, see how it's like, oh, a very uncapped environment, right? Only issue is no storms really fire in that environment. Like, nothing's really going to fire in that environment until the nocturnal hours, once that environment starts to decrease in favorability there. This is a GFS. I don't even like to use the NAM for like anything. I was just looking at it to see if it convects anything. Other than that, I really hate using it. But I mean, I don't know if there's a model that doesn't show a strong capping in place overnight, because that's just typically what you see. Is a cap starting to build overnight, and that's what's really gotten rid of a lot of our severe threats over the last couple days. Or I should really say over the last couple months. You know, that's why some of our threats have gone like from ooh, big threat to absolutely nothing, and then we'll see. We'll see. I'm just not fully sold on the big outbreak potential that Twitter's telling me this is. Don't listen to Twitter. No, I'm sure somebody's out there calling this a super outbreak before it's even happening. Let's see here. Yeah, nocturnal threat. Yep. How strong is the send? Strong. Strong enough to stop storms. So... Oh, there's the glitch again. College Edu page always having issues. So, yeah, it's strong. 94 sin, 110 sin. But if you go to the very sharp edge of that dry line, it's like 5 to 16. So, yeah, I know it has a high risk, Caleb, but I don't need to put that out there. That's something for Twitter to do. They've already done it, too. I did it on Twitter as well. I just don't like to show that stuff because, like I said, I don't like to show it because it confuses people on the actual outlooks. I'll show it long range, but once it gets close range, I stop showing it because we have the SPC. Let's see here. Hello, Alf. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Hello, Samuel Wilkinson. I'm just reading the SPC discussion real quick. I keep rereading it multiple times. Yeah, details regarding storm mode remain highly uncertain at this forecasting range, but general severe thunderstorms capable of all hazards will be a possibility. So, I mean, that's like the main issue. That's like the number one issue across all these days is the capping and the storm mode. I'm just not sold on it. I want to wait for my HRRR. I think Sweetwater and Albion will stay in the slight risk. Let's see. So, you're in a severe watch right now, by the way, Marcus. If you're in either one of those cities, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. I can't tell you that because I'm not the SPC, but I would not be blown away if they include you in an enhanced. I would not be blown away whatsoever. So that's too tough for me to say personally, but I would not be blown away at all. So the number one question, like I said, is the capping and the storm mode. Those are both the number one questions. They're tied for the number one question here. Because I'm curious here on that trough. That's what the biggest issue was with our last severe threat, is the trough timed with the midday heating was just completely off. This is the same thing. So basically what that means is your forcing mechanism is going to arrive late. So storms are going to try to fire in the nocturnal hours. The only issue with that is the capping builds in the nocturnal hours. So that's the same issue we had with our enhanced risk that did absolutely nothing on the actual enhanced risk day. And then, like I said, overnight, at the very nocturnal hours, it actually produced a couple tornadoes. But I mean, yeah, we had like South Dakota did better than the enhanced risk. We had like one wind report in that entirety of the enhanced for a 10 sig tour. That was April 15th. So it's just the timing of the trough. It's just the timing of the trough. And that's why I didn't make, a bunch of videos or stream a bunch of it, because there's just so much uncertainty that I decided to just, take a break. Take a break. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's a ridiculous trough ejection. Like, if this was timed perfectly, this would easily be one of the biggest risks that we've seen this year. But because it's timed horrifically here, let me look at the NAM. Yeah, even the NAM has it timed horrifically as well. So because it's timed terribly here, it's probably going to be considerably less than what it could be. I mean, this could have been like, let me just show you, for instance. This is the tornado ingredients we could have ended up with. The maximum here. So we could have ended up with this widespread outbreak potential, but instead we're going to end up with something more sloppy and messy, like this right here. A lot more sloppy, a lot more messy, a lot less organized, a more concentrated area of significant ingredients. Like I said in my video, I think Thursday here, we're going to have just this corridor of concentrated ingredients, and that's going to be where your highest severe potential is. But because of that capping, I'm unsure if storms are even going to fire there. And I didn't tell you guys about this at all, but I did tell Lucky about it. These storms, honestly, I don't really know why they put a slight risk today, to be honest. These storms were expected to have a decent hail potential, but I don't really see anything with it. So honestly, I am unsure on why they issued that watch issuance there. I'll go take a look at meso analysis real quick just to see. Wow. Yeah, those things are in a terrible environment. It's really just hail. I mean, geez, it's literally just hail. Yeah, there's like not even any other hazards with that. It's just isolated small to maybe large hail. What are they calling for out of these storms? I heard some people on Twitter saying 3-inch hail. Oh, actually, not over the top. 2.5-inch hail possible. That's really, really over the top, to be honest. That is very much over the top for what these storms are doing right now. Yeah, wind and a hail threat, but mainly that hail threat. So isolated 60-mile-an-hour winds with isolated very large hail. Probably just under 3-inch in diameter being a possibility. But yeah, I mean, I really I didn't see any potential in today. I really didn't see any potential for anything over the top today at all. Maybe other than like an isolated hail event. Tomorrow looks much better right now. Tomorrow looks like we're going to have quite a few supercells fire off a dry line. Or maybe not even a dry line. That actually doesn't even seem like a dry line. No, they'll probably fire off of something. I haven't looked much into exactly what they're going to fire off of. I'll fire off of something, that's all I know. And it looks a bit interesting tomorrow. Better than today. Let's see. Well, the storms that initially passed through the Great Plains on Thursday reached the East Coast. Yes, but they will be ridiculously weaker. I don't anticipate any severe weather for really around the Appalachian area. Tennessee and Kentucky might get in some action for Sunday. Sunday looks not the worst for severe potential. But still, like I said, I really just want to wait for cam models. I'm not convinced on this big severe threat just yet. And then Monday, once it moves into the eastern portion of the U.S., I mean, that cap goes all over the place. I'll quickly fix something here. Let's see. All right, Girl Dev. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. Do you think the SPC will issue? Definitely not. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if I missed any other comments here. If they extend the enhanced risk in my area, not clearly, no, Marcus. Just because they extend a risk doesn't mean they're gonna upgrade it. Man. Why y'all thinking this is high risk potential? This is definitely not high risk potential. I'd be blown away to see them go moderate after investigating this a bit more. I'd be blown away to see a moderate. Enhanced is definitely the right call right now. I'm not blown away at that enhanced risk at all. I was kind of surprised to wake up to still a slight risk for severe weather. But yeah, I mean, so storms fire. Like, this is when storms are probably going to really get going in Oklahoma. And I mean, let's just take a sounding out here. Let's just see how trash this is going to look. Let's see. Oh, it is, isn't it? Let me fix that real quick. There. Is that better, Caleb? Well, I think that explains it right off the bat. So, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Just that capping issue. There you go. It's really, that's it. Like, if we just didn't have the capping, yeah, this would be over the top. You've got a lot of dry air intrusion on the lower levels. Look at that. That would hurt storm development, most likely. So, honestly, I'm... now I'm wondering why they issued that enhanced. It's all about the potential. But if you don't have any storms to take advantage of the potential... Where's that enhanced at? Dang, that's so far west. Why would they issue it so far west? What? Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for some more cam models. I'm gonna have to wait for some more models to understand this. I'm gonna go look at some other models real quick. Let's see here. How far out is this threat? 3 days. Oh, shoot. So the ARRR is going to render in for this. Oh, dang. I didn't even realize that. This is very weird. I'm really wondering. Yeah, I don't see any models that convect inside that enhanced risk. With the exception of the Doomsday model, the RRFS model run. That's the only one that convects. And the only reason why that convects is because the trough ejection is faster. That's the only reason why the RRFS convects. So if that trough goes quicker, yikes. But yeah, we'll just... I'm not sold. I'm not sold. That's why I didn't put tornado outbreak or anything like that in my title. I do believe that we have the potential for multiple days of a severe weather outbreak, but I'm not sold. I'm not sold on the SPC right now. I'm not sold on it. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna have to put my camera back down. Let me go ahead and quickly turn it off here. Mexico? I'll check that in just a second. After I fix this camera. Let's see. I've been having a few technical difficulties lately. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I didn't fix my light either, so. Let's see here. What's up, Lucky? Glad to see you in here for once. I mean, welcome to the stream. DJ sounding on Northeast Style on Friday. Oh, on the NAM. Sorry, no, I don't do NAM soundings. Nah, we don't do that. The only reason why we do that is to make fun of the NAM. Let's see. So, like I said, like everything looks like perfect except that trough. So basically it looks like trash. The timing of the trough, man. The timing of the trough. The timing of the trough. It's all gonna come down to that. If that thing speeds up, this is gonna be a doozy. If it doesn't speed up, this could be nothing. So we'll just keep an eye on the cam models, y'all. We'll just keep y'all updated day-to-day basis. We'll be doing daily live streams from here on out. Daily live streams are expected from now all the way through Monday. So, yeah. Hopefully y'all will be tuning in. We got about a good 6 days of consistent streaming here. Daily live streams. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching this do absolutely nothing. Woo! So excited to see this do nothing. So excited to call for everything that the SPC calls and then absolutely nothing happens. Let's go. Let's see here. Saturday looks better. Right now, yeah, Saturday looks crazy. Saturday looks like Thursday, but if the trough was actually timed correctly. Don't worry, Catman, it will slow down and then it will get nothing, so. We definitely be hyper weather aware, y'all. I definitely want to be hyper weather aware because this, everything could change in the matter of literally in minutes, especially once the severe threat's ongoing. So, I mean, we could go to sleep right now with this enhanced risk for severe weather, and we wake up to a freaking moderate day too, so models can uptrend. Nope, Phoenix. Personal opinion, I would never, but it's the SPC and it's 2024, so I wouldn't be blown away if they do a moderate, but personally, I think the confidence is just out of this realm right now. I mean, it just doesn't seem like storms are, doesn't seem like storms are going to be, firing right inside that enhanced risk where that best ingredients, is present, so. 00ZH Triple R is going to be a doozy. That's going to be a very, very interesting model run. Very interesting model run. Watch it show nothing. Let's see here. Yeah, so we'll see. Severe weather, go away, please. What do you mean, Lucky? You don't even track it. Why are you wanting it to go away? Why are you wanting it to go away? I'm just, I'm getting tired of forecasting. That's what I'm getting tired of, to be honest. I'm getting tired of looking at all these model runs and everything looking like a decent bet, and then when it rolls around, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that nothing happens, but, you know, it's my job to coordinate what the SPC says with you guys, and if the SPC's wrong, guess who's wrong? Me. And the SPC has been wrong like 80% of the time this year. So guess who's been wrong 80% of the time? Me. And I don't like that. I don't like to be wrong. So I'm getting tired of being wrong over here. I'm going to start calling for rain showers. But all the days, I mean, every day, like I said, every day has good potential. It's just a matter of if storms do it. That's all it is. It's just a matter of if storms fire in that solid potential for severe weather. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, 2024 has just been a doozy for forecasting as a whole. It's not the SPC's fault. We've had so many risks that just look like outbreaks. I mean, it looks crazy. Like things are literally going next to off the chart, and then just floop, nothing happens. So we'll see. We will see. So yeah. Like I've said though, with every one of these risks, it only takes one storm to fire in western Oklahoma on Thursday, and the risk is gonna be in the history books. So it only takes one storm. That's all it takes. So that's why that potential's out there. That's why they have that enhanced risk for severe weather. So we'll just keep a very close eye on it. We'll see what happens. Storms just don't take advantage of the environment, which is like something that we don't see that often. Like this is nearly every single risk. Storms are just not taking advantage of that environment. My chat just disappeared on Streamlabs. Thank you, Streamlabs. I didn't want to see the chat. So we'll just keep a very close eye on it, y'all. Regardless, there is solid potential for all... How many of these days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of these days have solid potential. Like I said, it's just a matter of if these storms actually fire inside that or not. Inside that solid environment. So we'll just continue to monitor these models here. I mean, like I said, it's like a fantastic environment, but the trough is just timed poorly to where I think that the cap's just going to completely destroy the severe potential. So we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, it literally only takes one storm. I mean, if you think of all the big risk days, you're probably going to associate it with one big storm that ended up producing a tornado. I mean, even on little risk days, I mean, even on the marginal risks, like we've had on a marginal risk, we've had one storm that just manages to pop off. I wonder if that's an alpha boundary. It's probably an alpha boundary. I bet you can see that from satellite. Let's see. It's what's firing our storms today. Oh. That's a cold front? What? Wow. Interesting. That is interesting. So you can see that on radar, I guess. Wow. Let's see here. So we'll continue to watch this threat for severe weather today. Today shouldn't be anything too over the top, like I said, mainly just isolated hail threat. I mean, we're not looking at anything like tornadic today. Everything should remain very much elevated, which means little to no tornado threat. What's the wrap show? Does the wrap go out far enough? So the wrap doesn't go out far enough, but I mean, you can see it's a very good environment. I mean, it's still... Whoa, what in the world? Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong product. I mean, look at that. You can see the environment's going to be very favorable out in front of that system. I mean, you have this very large warm sector here. But again, capped. I mean, it's just straight out capped. So we'll just see. All we could do is keep an eye on it. That's all we could do. But I mean, look at this environment. Like, gracious. Hold on, let's just... There we go. I mean, you've got a fantastic dew point temperature spread that goes all the way up in elevation with height here. You've got fantastic varying with height. Great hodograph. Fantastic instability. Well, somehow in 2024 we managed to see great lapse rates. I would almost say a little lacking on the lower shear, but the lower level shear, but honestly, that's definitely decent enough. But the capping, that cap's actually not that bad. Negative 28 capping is not that bad. So we'll see. We'll see. Like the GFS has like 110 and even more than that. But if we ended up with like, you know, negative 25, negative 20 cap, that's not going to be all that bad. Basically what I'm saying is that severe weather could still be a very real possibility. If that were to be the case, so we'll see. Oops. How do you feel about threat for Monday for Ontario? I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it, so not big enough for me to see it. So probably nothing too crazy. I was confident until I saw the NAM. Yep. The SPC has to average all the model runs together, and, you know, then they come up with the best potential solutions, so... I'm not blown away with why they did that enhanced risk, but I'm pretty shocked that these models still show quite the capping in place. Welcome, Storm Dakota. Man. Let's see here. Give me just a moment. There we go. So we'll continue to watch this. I don't know why I'm so tired today. That's just me every day. That is just me every day. So here's a severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued. You can see that is in effect out here southwest of Dayton, Texas. 1-inch hail at 60-mile-an-hour winds possibility with that. So make sure you guys are indoors, away from doors and windows. Yeah, honestly, I would not be blown away if that happens, Ben. Let's see. So my personal takeaway on this is just be weather aware. That's my takeaway on this. Just make sure you're hyper weather aware, regardless on what risk area you live in. Just make sure you're weather aware. Hopefully, y'all have had that tornado preparedness plan ready to go for the last couple months. What is that? We got a special weather statement up here in Michigan. 50-mile-an-hour winds, pea-sized hail. Interesting. So just make sure you're hyper weather aware, y'all. If you live inside the slight risks for severe weather, or even that marginal risk on the day 3 outlook. So if I show you guys the outlooks here, we've got day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4, day 5, and day 6. So a lot of severe weather on tap for this upcoming week here. And we'll see. It saved us for the last 8 risks, or most of the last 8 risks, so wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I still think Iowa's going to be the main show for Friday. Like, at first it was looking like Oklahoma, but now it's definitely looking more like Iowa. So we'll see. How will the day 4 and day 5 risks be affected by day 3? It won't be affected too much, but then again, it very well will be. So there's really, it's the timing. It's all about the timing of the troughs. That's like the number one thing. But it won't affect, I mean, the troughs aren't really going to interfere with each other, to be honest. Like, it's really not going to interfere with it. That first trough pulls up so much instability that the second trough doesn't even need to pull up any instability to have severe weather. So it's really not going to interfere with it too much. So I'm not worried about that. It's just that capping. That's the number one thing. Like, this could literally go from like one of the higher end threats we've seen this year to not even a storm firing. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Oops. Did Kentucky get any bad weather today? Not today. Nope. Scott, it's not forecasted to be bigger than the previous one. No. Key word is forecasted. So we've got slight risks for severe weather out right now. The day 3 is an enhanced risk, so that's, you know, right off the bat, that's quite the risk for severe weather. I would definitely be watching that one for sure. That's the biggest day so far that we've seen out in like the last week or so. And then, of course, we have this slight risk, and then day 5 slight, day 6 slight. So more days, but from what I could tell, not necessarily higher potential. It's regardless, it's a risk for severe weather, so you want to be weather aware. I mean, that's just a given. Let's see. So we'll monitor it, y'all. We'll see what happens. But honestly, at this range, there's like no cam models to go over or anything, so yeah, I've already done my daily rounds of looking at the model runs like 20 billion times today. It took me like 6 takes to do the video earlier today. Really good at doing videos now. So I've been looking at models like all day. And then we got that random enhanced risk out of nowhere. I mean, that thing popped up out of the blue. I was like, holy crap. Where'd that come from? So we'll just keep an eye on it, y'all. That's the number one thing, is to watch the severe threat, because nobody knows what's going to happen. No one knows if this is going to be like a massive severe weather outbreak or a tornado outbreak, or if absolutely nothing's going to happen. And that's why you just need to be hyper weather aware. We have the potential for tornado outbreaks and severe weather outbreaks out of these days, but will that potential actually occur? No one knows. Let's see here. It's definitely a big risk. It has big potential. It has big potential. Let's see here. I still think Friday will be worse. Well, I mean, let's just take it one day at a time. Right now, day 3 risk is the worst, which is Thursday. So that's the day that this live stream is going to be focused on. Let's see here. All of them have the same potential, to be honest. Like, every last day has the same potential. Other than Thursday is a bit higher potential right now. I mean, that's why you've got the enhanced risk for Thursday. You've got a slight day 4, slight day 5, slight day 6. So, unless one of those get upgraded to enhanced, they're all the same potential as one another. I really see the potential. Same potential for all of them. All hazards, even the potential for an isolated strong tornado between each one of the days. Man. It is, it's something, I can tell you that. It's a really good environment. Really good environment. If that trough is just a bit quicker, we would have quite the issue here. New mesoscale discussion. Severe storms should increase over the next couple of hours. Isolated large hail. Severe winds is the main concern. It's out there in Texas, of course. Right in front of this, this severe storm. So we'll keep an eye on that one. But yeah, like I said, y'all, if y'all want to tune into the main live stream for these severe weather risks, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bell set to all. That way you know when I go live for each one of the risks, because we will be live for all of them. If they're a slight risk or higher, we're going to go live for them. So, yeah, and right now, all of them are slight risks, and one is even an enhanced risk. So, I plan on being live today, of course. You're watching that stream now. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Those are all the planned live streams. We'll see if any of them change. We will see. Man, I hate how my Streamlabs chat just disappeared. Couple storms in Cali. Yeah, none that are severe, but yeah, there's some rain showers out there. Isolated thunderstorms. Let's see. Quickly check this. Give me just a moment. Let me quickly check this. Make sure this is muted. Yeah, if the trough, yeah, that's the key factor is that capping, which could be completely eroded if that trough's a bit quicker, so we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. Only one way to find out. Let's see here. I don't know if this is... Okay. There we go. Trying to get my chat back. My chat disappeared on me for some reason. And I can't get it back here. Let's see. Don't want to hit end stream, that's for sure. Maybe this one? See if this crashes the stream or not. Uh-oh. Well, now my Streamlabs is completely broken. This is good. This is really good. Oh my goodness, dude. No, I can't see anything. All right, well, I'm blind over here, y'all, so. What scene are we on? That way I know what... Okay, you guys are on this scene. Let's see. Thursday might bust, because the day following the event already has clouds in the same area. Well, cloud cover's not going to be, something you can forecast. That's not really something you can forecast at all. Let's see. My Streamlabs has just disappeared. Like, what? As long as we're still live, that's all that matters to me. But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow, same time, 5:50 Eastern. So hopefully y'all will tune in to that stream. There might be some severe weather possible tomorrow. There is the possibility for some severe weather. I should rephrase that. What are we at, a marginal risk still? Yeah, we're still at a marginal risk. We'll probably see that go slight for hail, to be honest. Looks like a decent severe potential there. At least for hail. Anything else, it just doesn't look good at all. Let's see. Alrighty. There we go. Let me go real quick and check that severe storms. They just extended that to us. Wow. 70-mile-an-hour winds. That is something. I definitely was not expecting that. That is something else right there. So that's now a considerable severe storm. That is not at all what I expected today. So apparently we do have a bit of a wind threat, huh? This is probably switching all my scenes, huh? Did I just switch like 5 scenes? I probably did. Yep. It's a considerable severe. Oh, hey, I can see myself again. Man, my face cam's very high up. Holy crap. Y'all only seeing like the very top of my head. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hopefully I can get the chat back once I refresh the Streamlabs. My goodness. My bad, y'all. Oh man. I'd much rather have all these technical difficulties sorted out now and happening now. That way I can fix them. I don't know why my chat just decided to disappear though. Alright, I'm gonna open this real quick. There we go. Oh no, my threat level changed. Why would it do that to me? Ah, oh, dang. I just realized something. I'll have to fix that after stream. Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that after stream. I'm just having all sorts of technical difficulties, aren't I, y'all? Why can't any stream just go smoothly? Like, we'll have smooth streams occasionally, but typically there's like always gonna be a technical difficulty at some point. Ah, okay. That's what it is. So now I know what I screwed up there. Okay, there. Fix that. Ta-da! Now I gotta go fix that on all my other scenes. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Like I said, I'd much rather have to get, I'd much rather figure out all these stupid technical difficulties. That way our coverage streams can go smoothly. Alright, let's see. Ow. I'm going to close that out real quick. Close that out real quick. Let's see. I'm surprised here you didn't say. I bet that wasn't on anyone's list today. It was probably on somebody's list, though, because, I mean, we have a wind threat, so I wouldn't be blown away if somebody called for 70-mile-an-hour winds today. Wouldn't surprise me too much. So, yeah, there's your severe storm. This is your considerable one. That just means that this one's warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds. This one is warned for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. I actually don't know the hail size of that one. Let me just quickly pull this over here. So, yeah, they're both warned for 1-inch hail, and this northern one right here is for 60, whereas the new extension of that is for 70. So, considerable severe. That is a considerable severe. Man, Caleb, you're just trying to make my life hard now, aren't you? Let's see, but no. To move it like this, then I can't make it perfectly centered. So that one's just gonna have to annoy you. That's as good as I can do with that. Let's see. Man, it's actually grown rapidly upscale. Look at that. That is quite impressive. I thought it was just gonna fizzle out and die out here, but nope. I'm surprised we don't have a severe out for this Larry here. Considering the storm's still gonna barely... I mean, it's gonna barely clip that area, and there's no severe warning in effect there. Yeah, the biggest tornado risk right now, by far, is where the SPC has it. Oh, I didn't even know I had this software open. Well, now I don't. It's as easy as that. Had it opened. Don't have it anymore. This is where your biggest tornado threat is. There you go. It's as easy as just looking at the SPC outlook and looking at that 30% right there. That's where you can bet your best chance is going to be for severe weather and even tornadoes as well. Yeah, hurricane season. What about it? Why are you doing hurricane question mark? Let's see. Oh, because of my background. Duh, I'm a weather guy. What else do you expect it to be? Severe weather potential. Be weather aware. Like I said, if you're in the risk area, just be hyper weather aware. I can't really give too much opinion on it because we're not in range of the cam models. Let's see here. Alrighty. So we're going to continue to monitor this ongoing severe storm. Let me get rid of this outlook real quick. So there's your severe watch that's in effect right now. That's not what the main live stream today is about. Mainstream today was for a briefing, which we've already talked all about it. We did talk a bit about today, but mainly we talked about Thursday, which is day 3. It's going to be for the 25th, the 26th. We have another slight risk, 27th, and then the 28th. So quite the risks for severe weather being a possibility here. And then, of course, day 7. I would not be surprised if we see a 15% summer out here in the south central U.S. But right now we don't have that, so yeah. Marcus, what question is that? Of course there has been. I couldn't even tell you how many Aprils have outperformed a May before. Months are different from year to year. May has the best severe potential because we typically see a lot of severe weather in May, but I mean, geez, we've seen December perform better than May in some cases, and we've seen April perform countless times better than May, so yeah, for sure. Um, no. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that jet stream's gonna book it northward. Like the severe potential is gonna go so far north for early May. Like it might as well be in freaking Canada. Like the I'm looking at the long range GFS and it shows severe potential for North Dakota and Minnesota. Of course, it's gonna change, and that most likely won't happen. But I mean, like that's crazy. That far north. All right, so like I said, y'all, make sure you guys have hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. About every one of y'all have. Share the channel, and once we're done this live stream, you guys could go watch the video that I posted earlier today. All that information, of course, is still the same as it was uploaded earlier today, so everything's still going to be the same for that one. Let's see here. Oops. Special weather statement in Michigan. Another one. This one's going to be for the Belding area for the potential of 40-mile-an-hour winds, pea-sized tail. So quite the strong storm there. Do you think I'll be in an enhanced risk on Friday? I can't say that. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see here. Quickly just checking other models because I can't show you guys all the model runs for this threat. Don't have a rights for them. When's the HRRR0Z? Oh my, 2 hours. That's a doozy. We won't be here for that long. Matter of fact, I think we're going to call it quits soon. I'm probably going to call it at 1.5 hours. I'll send y'all over to the Lucky Gamer, I suppose, while I fix these stupid old overlays and figure out whatever happened to Streamlabs. Let's see. Man. I'm telling you, man. The Streamlabs, not having the Streamlabs chat is so annoying because I have to... Oh, you know what? Let me bring this over here. Since y'all can't see it now, so... There, now I don't need the chat because I have it pulled up on 2 things. Yay! That makes it much easier. So we'll just keep watching this, severe storm here. The reason why I didn't plan on doing coverage with this is because it's in the middle of a radar hole. So, I mean, there's no point in covering a storm that I can't see. But we do that all the time for, like, tornado threats, of course. So, yeah. I mean, if it's a big threat, we're not going to just not stream it because of radar holes. I do want to bring up the WPC here. Show y'all the outlook that they have. So here is the forecast for tonight. Severe storms and severe weather is anticipated out here in that dark red region with general thunderstorms possible in that lighter red area. Same goes for tomorrow morning and then tomorrow evening. Again, that's why I think we'll see our slight risk get added because they already have a better chance for severe storms there. And then tomorrow night, Thursday morning, Friday, this is actually going to be Thursday night technically. Again, like I went over in the video, you've got a really quite a classic setup here. But that trough's a bit delayed. That trough is definitely delayed, so we'll see. We'll see how big this threat ends up getting here. But definitely an interesting setup. It's going to be one to definitely keep an eye on. Just make sure y'all are hyper weather aware. Yeah. I'll be over on Lucky's stream. I'll most likely be in his live stream chat with y'all. So we'll raid his stream. I've got a lot of stuff to fix here. I got a lot of stuff to update, a lot of stuff to fix before the severe coverage happens here. Did I say Lucky's video? I meant Lucky's live stream if I said video. But I uploaded a video earlier today. Oh, not Catman, Caleb. Caleb said she liked the video. It's not a video, Caleb. It's not a video. It's a live stream. Did you like them both, Caleb? Yeah, you definitely have a risk for severe weather tonight, Marcus. Yeah, for sure. I would be hyper weather aware. Large hail's by far an issue. I'd be watching it closely. Hey, look, now you guys get more radar. Oh, I just realized my threat level's too high up. I need to bring it down a bit. Surprised Caleb didn't get on me for that. It was too far up. Oh, my severe warning is too far to the right. Man. There we go. I'll have to go through all these and fix them again. Alright. We're at 1 hour, 22 minutes in. Let me see if when Lucky's gonna go live. I got a notification for him going live at 7, but I'm pretty sure he didn't go live at 7. Oh, he's starting in 3 minutes. So yeah, we'll go raid him soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a few things on the stream, fix these overlays, probably make them a bit smoother and better for our live coverages, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna be over on Lucky's stream, so if y'all don't know Lucky, his channel's named Lucky Weather. He actually uploaded a video not too long ago on this severe threat, so we're gonna go raid him. You guys could just stay here on this live stream, and y'all be sent right on over there. I've got to work with him to get an overlay for him. I forgot to do that, and maybe I'll eventually get it done. I know he's not the best to work with. I'm just kidding. He's great. He's great. It's just hard to get him to do overlays because I have to teach him how to make them, and I can't like make it for him. So yeah. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button with the notification bell set to all. I'll send y'all all over to Lucky. Thank you so much for the support in this live stream. It was greatly appreciated. Sorry I didn't make it to 2 hours, but I've got some things I need to get done here. And I'm there's a good chance I'll be out probably at 10 o'clock tonight because big risk for severe weather's upcoming here, and this might be the last good sleep I get. You never know. What is that? Does that have CC with it? Okay, it does. So yeah, when's the hurricane video? I don't know, sometime in the next decade. It'll be out eventually. I can tell you this, it's not going to be out in the next week. It's definitely going to be towards early May for sure. What am I eyeballing? I think I'm eyeballing May 7th for the release time of it. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's not May 7th. Yeah, I'm looking at either May 10th or May 4th. The 10th or the 4th. Or the 3rd. There's a few days. We'll see which one I end up doing. It's either going to be not this, of course, not this Friday or Saturday, but probably the next or either the next. It's going to be one of the Fridays or Saturdays of either next week or the week after that. It depends on severe weather. Whichever one looks clearer for severe weather is the one that I'll make it and upload it on. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this stream, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. They did just issue that little severe there. One trail 60-mile-an-hour winds. This one's still 70, so just make sure you guys are staying weather aware out there. We're going to go ahead and head on over to our ending screen. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've already said it, so y'all will be sent right over to Lucky's stream. Just double check I did Lucky and not somebody else, because I've done that one before, believe it or not. So yeah, y'all will be sent right on over to Lucky. Massive shout out to our mods for modding the chat. It's greatly appreciated. Hopefully we'll get more information tomorrow, because honestly, there's just not a lot of solid model data. So I wasn't too confident with like going over individual risk areas, because I don't want to be inaccurate. So I don't want to tell you guys something that's going to be, completely dead wrong in 1 hour. So that's why I didn't really do any zip codes or anything today, because I just want to make sure I'm going to be correct. I don't want to tell you guys something that's going to be completely wrong. So just make sure you guys stay hyper weather aware. There'll definitely be a better forecast tomorrow, because we'll have more information on the day 2 and the day 3 outlook. So that's going to be a much more informative live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys over on Lucky's stream in about 3 minutes. Y'all will be sent right on over there if you just stay in this live stream. Stay safe, watch severe weather, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Goodbye. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream at about 5:50 Eastern. Have a great